Okay, but I'm now recording. So you guys, I just basically shared like the credits and what they mean for Leaders Retreat. This next part I'm going to quickly share is how you earn these credits. And you're going to want to check these boxes. And I will put this information, I'm like, where will I put it? In Telegram. By the way, if you have not been in the chat yet and left your phone number down there, make sure you do so we can all connect. Although it's also in the back office, but especially for leaders who don't have each other's, the sidelines. Earn the credits. You got to check the boxes. Okay. This isn't just going to organically happen. You can't just trust that. Okay. Number one, you are in control of your personal subscription. So make sure you have it go through within the 1st and the 5th of the month. If you can get your whole team to do that, I'm serious, and your whole downline slowly but surely, that is a huge blessing. But try to keep it from in between 150 and 199 PV, because you will get 20 credits every time that goes out. If it's 150 to 199, if you bump it up to 200 PV, you earn 25 credits. So don't forget, you'll also earn, perks on this as well, which is a blessing. 75 credits will come from this. Okay. During our contest. Next, rank advancement. You get 75 credits every time you rank up. You get 50 credits to re-rank. You get 50 credits when you maintain your rank. What a blessing. You guys, if you're a silver, like you can be like racking in the points in this way. Your VIP customers that you're going to be signing up, you will get 10 credits for your levels 1s and your level 2s. They must order a welcome pack. And you will get 5 credits for every level 3 and 4. So you want to be working closely with people and be like, what are your goals? Let's all work together. Let's go up together. Get this, for every 3rd person you sign up, you get an extra 25 credits. And this is unlimited. What a blessing. When you assist a level 1 and 2 to rank advance, level 1s and level 2s, rank advance, you get 40 credits. Didn't you love that? Like, help as many people as you can and you get blessed back too. Like, what? So cool. We really do rise when we help others rise in this business, and everybody shares in the joy together. Like the joy just explodes because you're like, I was a part of that. You were a part of that. We're all a part of this. And that's why when we see each other at events like this, we're like, I love you, because we love each other, right? We do. Okay, next, maintain your level 1s and 2s. Help them maintain their paid rank. These are all going to be boxes that it's going to be so helpful every day. You're going to be like, how can I do that today? How can I take a tiny step in that direction today? How can I help my level 1s and 2s maintain their paid rank? And I'll get 20 credits for that. And they'll be blessed and get credits for maintaining their rank. Next, retention on your level 1s and 2s. So for your VIPs and your brand ambassadors that keep their subs on, you get 10 credits and 5 credits for each of them. And believe it or not, that really adds up fast. So it's going to cause you to just naturally, organically be checking in more. Beautiful. Introducing people to greens. It's going to be amazing too. When you look at this, you're going to be like, how can I check that box today? How can I move in that direction? In your brain, it's going to be like problem solving. It's going to be like, what can I do? Ooh, creativity. Ooh, I'm going to try that. I really believe like our energy is just going to go up again. And we need that right now this season. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Re-ranking. Re-ranking your level 1s and level 2s, helping them re-rank and celebrate that. You get 20 credits. And there it is. There's the point system. And that's all I got right now. Next thing we share, I would love to I need to get a video up and share like those specific daily actions. These are some of them to be able to check those boxes and have in front of you, because your brain is going to be like, oh, what actions is going to help with that? And you'll do that. Okay. Okay. Allie, Britt, take it away. I'm so excited to hear these questions that you guys came up with from your team.
Well, let me get my notes. Okay. I'm ready. Britt, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay.
So like Allie said, we kind of, went off what
what everybody we felt like on our team and things that people have said that they kind of get stumped on, right? Things that maybe get us kind of like flustered, like, how do I answer that? Okay. And a lot of times, like, we just need other verbiage. We just need to hear other ways people say things and to like help us out with our own things. So first question is, what is plexus and like, what do you even do?
Okay. So I feel like I've gotten that a lot lately on Instagram, right? And when somebody asks me like, okay, well, what is plexus? I say, this is where I have learned to not word vomit, that less is more. And I say it's a plant-based supplement company that focuses on gut health, blood sugar balance, and inflammation on a cellular level. And that's it. And then they're usually like, oh, some people will be like, oh, some people will say, I don't think I need that. I don't have any of that. And I say, well, I thought the same thing too, until I actually got on the products and started to address it and saw the difference that it was making in my life in like little everyday things,
So then next, I feel like it kind of goes into, okay, well, then how much is that going to cost?
Right. And I think so many people get hung up on this part, the cost. I will tell people it depends on what and how you order, but I roughly spend about $120 to $130 a month for my products. That's what I tell them the cost is. I also will say, I've gotten to the point now where my products are kind of paid for because I get a kickback from the company, but that's roughly what you could expect to spend, unless you want to get your own kickback.
Okay, so if I get on these, I'm spending that much money a month. How quickly am I going to see results?
This is another one where I feel like you can say it's going to depend on what you're ordering, what your goals are. Every body is so different. It's also going to depend on how consistent you are. If you have any kind of daily movement going on already, and let's be real, we can talk a little bit about diet and what your diet is like if weight loss is a goal of yours, because it's not a magic pill. So some people start to see results as quickly as 2 weeks, like I did, because I really truthfully did. And some people take a lot longer, depending on how much healing they have to do.
Love it.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask Brittany questions. Okay. Oh, I have those in this part of my notes. Okay, so Brittany, I feel like is really good at getting people to share and to open up their networks. I feel like I get people in my back office and I'm like, who's that? And then she's like, oh, they're under this person, she's really good at that. So something that I think people say when we ask about like sharing, do you want to share with anybody? They always say, not always, but some people say, I want to see results first before I start to share. I feel like that is something that we probably have all gotten.
Yes, absolutely. So typically I just say I understand because I was in the same exact shoes. I think relating to somebody, obviously, and, making yourself relatable, because you do. We all felt that exact same way. But, once I realized that this could help with energy, and I knew that my neighbor who has 5 kids needs energy, like how selfish would it be for me not to tell her about this? Right. So as simple as going the next door and giving her an active, like just simple ways to go about and, saying, I know my aunt struggles with sleep. Right. So why would I not tell her about this? So again, just being relatable to somebody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I also feel like that's a good one where you can use the feel, felt, found. Did I say that the right way? I know how you feel. I felt the same way, but what I found was my mom needed healing now, not 3 months down the road when I started to experience clearer skin, right? The next one is, well, I don't want to be posting all over social media and be that girl.
Yes, exactly. Sorry, my little guy just walked in, so a little distracted. Okay, so let me check my notes. Sorry. Okay, so an easy way to go about that is we don't have to go all over social media, right? We don't have to just blast social media and be like the plexus girl by any means, right? Like we have simple messages that we can either send to friends. Actually, like, what if I have a sample post? What if I send you this? Do you think this is something that you would want to put on your wall? And it could be simple as a picture of you and your little one holding your pink drink. All it could say is hashtag mom life. like super simple, easy. It doesn't have to be these novels with your testimony or anything like that. So just easy ways, to share. And I really, and then, let them know, like, I've really helped a lot of my friends kind of behind the scenes earn almost like $400 just by doing this. So it's a really simple way that, I kind of do the work for you and let me know what you think.
I love the behind the scenes because I think
Yes,
people
same.
automatically assume that they have to do what we do, right? If we're consistently posting, they think that that's what they have to start doing and they don't. So I have told people the same thing. Like I have a lot of people who just share privately with people that they're close to and nobody actually knows about it because it's not on their Facebook anywhere. So if that's something you want to do, we can help you. First of all, tell me who it is that you would even want to share with, right? And then we can help you figure out the best way to either get them a sample through your free app or, if there's some verbiage you want, I can help you with that too. Sorry, I just got a message from somebody. Are you having trouble with Facebook? Karen just sent me a text. Okay, and then the last question is, this isn't really a question, but sometimes what people say is, I'm not seeing results fast enough, so I want to stop. I want to turn my order off.
Right. So I think the best way to go about that is I love to just ask questions, right? Like first, obviously be sympathetic and like, oh my goodness, please tell me why. Like, what are you feeling? What are you experiencing? What's going on? Like, let's talk about your daily regimen. What are you taking? When are you taking it? Let them answer you, obviously, and then asking, okay, are you getting enough water? Like, how much water are you getting in every single day? What about movement? I mean, are we getting 30 minutes in every day? Maybe a brisk walk around the neighborhood. And, sometimes even if they're coming back at you like, yep, I'm doing that. Yep, I'm doing that. Yep, I'm doing that, because I've had that too. Then you can simply say, and it's okay to apologize. Like, okay, I am so sorry. Maybe I missed something. Like, maybe I got you started on some wrong things. So let's talk about, I know you did say that your goals were XYZ. So, have any of those changed? If not, like, let's look at these other products. And sometimes I go to Allie and I'm like, okay, I have this person exact scenario. And it's like, what would you recommend? What do you think we could try next? What do you think we could tweak? So, and also, always going to your upline, never like, I go to Allie whenever I need help or have questions. And it's always nice just to have, different feedback, different verbiage. So asking questions, I guess, on that statement, asking questions, just, getting a feel for what are they going through and why, and water, and movement, and making sure everything's, connecting there too.
And that's all we have.
I love that so much. I was thinking too, Brittany, somebody recently I talked to, the asking question things. My husband's like, ask her a ton of questions. And I have to remind myself because I'm like, like think about the other person and being in their shoes. So my husband one day was like, oh, you need to ask Jennifer. You need to ask her, what did he say? He was like, oh, so I really am dying to know what you were expecting to experience, by this time in your journey. I'm getting concerned that maybe I made you think that, these are quicker than blah, blah, blah. And then like refer to a previous conversation. I was scrolling up and remember how we were talking about like some of those testimonials that I tagged you in and got some Grace info. Well, those people are real life people, but most of them, it took 6 months to a year to find some of those results, but just, asking, I really like that.
And I think that's a great segue too, and that opportunity to, remind them, which hopefully you talked about that in the beginning as well, but remind them this isn't a quick fix, right? And like Ali said before, like, depending on how much healing you need, it's going to depend on how long this is going to take. So.
Yeah, people really do need more education than I realize half the time on supplementation and why you do it. It's like, I'm going to be supplementing my entire life, no matter what, Yeah. I love it. Girls, that was amazing. Oh, please.
That I noticed about Leaders Retreat is that you can get tickets to Disney or Universal Studios. So whichever theme park you fancy. Because they're both awesome. And I want everyone to come to Florida.
I know. How far away are you from Orlando?
2 hours.
Oh,
finally.
Sweet. I know you always have to drive 10 billion hours everywhere we go. Oh, that is fantastic. And I love, who was it? I think it was Christy Mastrolia. She was really like sharing with just random like friends, like, just so you know, I'm going to earn this trip to Disney. Do you want to too? Type of a thing. How incredible is that? And then as you go, just laying out what all is possible with that. Yeah, like a spoiling trip for your husband, like surprise your hubby and kids. I mean, people need to know, you guys. And it really is, those newbies that are just coming on, they can bring on a lot of momentum very quick because their warm market is right there. So I really need to go through my own personal wholesalers, brand ambassadors, and chat with them and be like, I would love to see you in Orlando. This is how we could earn this together. Okay, guys, any questions or any thoughts you've been having? Good to see you, Logan. Oh my word. What's up? He's like, what's that to me? We have a guy on the call. So good. Any questions, any concerns? You guys, we're still on for Thursday for our welcome call. Just trusting that things are going to be golden here. What's up, Logan?
Hi. I didn't realize you were trying to talk to me before.
Oh, I was saying hi. It's so good to have you.
Hi, it's fun.
Yeah, we hear you have like a lot of good ideas and stuff.
Yeah, I'm starting to really take a hold of Plexus here, and I'm leading with the business.
Well, we're on the same page here because I'm making some major tweaks. I don't know if you know that about our team, but I've always led heavy with the products, and I will always, I wouldn't be able to help it because I love them so much. They're why our comp plan works. And the comp plan, I mean, wouldn't work without such amazing products, but I'm so excited to hear your thoughts on that. I think that it's imperative. People are looking for extra income right now, big time.
Yeah, I noticed for my age, when I'm trying to sell to people, they don't want the product so much, which, it's fine. A lot of people my age is kind of, they overlook it, right? Because they're young and they feel fine. And so they say, I don't need it. But everyone wants to make money right now when they're my age. So I'm starting to lead with that and then get some people that also like the product. So it's all in the works right now.
I love it. I have somebody to connect you with. It's an Emerald. His name is Coach. I think he goes by like Coach Mike. But he just messaged me and he was like, I'd love to have your husband on one of my calls. He went Emerald in like, I don't know. Do you know who I'm talking about? Like I want to say like 4 months. It's like it's like 80% men. And he led with the business and he went to like his high school friends that he coached like and played hockey with. And he was like, I'm doing this business that makes sense and get healthier with me on the side. Like it was just like, oh, and you can get healthy while you're making money. And he's killing it. And now he's making other jewels and they are going fast. But the posture with the opportunity is unbelievable. It's undeniable. So he might want to have you on one of his calls. And he's very down to earth, like they call it the locker room. And he has all different ages too. So I don't know. You can let me know if that sounds fun. But excited for you, bud. I think that is genius. You got this. I have always believed in you. I'm like, this kid, we just all got to get out of the way because I think he's going to be like, whoa, straight to diamond, do it. Yeah. Good to see. Anything else, guys? Should we let you go? You guys like, what do I do now? What do I do with my time? Today, I'm telling you what I'm going to be doing with my time. I'm going to be digging more into project broadcast and adding some things. It's a great time to like pray over your back office, look at your people, text people for the first time and be like, hi, I know we're like not on Facebook. I just thought I'd check in about your products and about your subscription later this month. And I'm really loving greens. It's a great time to connect even with your business builders and get on a Zoom, like set up some Zooms today. I don't know, pack it in if you have time. I know Allie, like she set aside this day to like do all this stuff and make reels and her husband's taking the kids and she's like, now what do I do? So
I read a lot of Success is a Choice. Read a lot of that. I front loaded my week to get my bridal work all done. I was like, I have to take advantage of this time. So, and then I'm going to send out probably invites to the welcome call on Thursday, kind of get that up, or at least schedule out my text messages that will say, hey, our welcome call, blah, 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 blah.
Isn't that a blessing to already have that set up, you guys, like with phone numbers from your back office? And it's kind of like can free up your brain today to be like, oh, I don't need to be in stories or social. Like your brain is going to like that. It's going to take that as a break, like you're on vacation and take a break too if you haven't in a while. put the dang phone away. I mean it. Enjoy your babies. Pretend like it's a day off if you need to. I mean it. Recharge. Please recharge and protect yourself from EMFs.
I can't wait to hear you share more about that.
I know, Liz, and I know you have info for me too, because